Well, this is Manila pre. And even if birds of the same feather flock together, there are still people that don't follow the girl code.
So that rule is no dating your friend's ex.
Zorn Legaspi is now with Carmina Villaruel. And she's my friend and he's my ex, and now we're all friends.
Yeah.
How would you feel if somebody dated John?
Hello, amigas! Welcome back to one more episode in this platform where we can talk about anything under the sun. How have you been, Tanya?
I've been so good, and let's tell them why.
Exactly. We are in a paradise, guys. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
so relaxed.
Dream come true.
I can't even talk.
Yes, right? Relax. Yesterday, I had so many hands, all over my body.
Oh, but sorry, what?
Yes, but in a good way. Name it,
yes.
massage, scrubs, everything.
I was
Even
hoping-
in parts I was not ready to share.
I was hoping you would say exactly what you said. Where can I book in? Because I didn't have that yesterday.
You are there. But of course, because we're here in paradise, guys, we want to give a huge shout out, of course, to Achi Pink Tobiano for being hosting us in her amazing home here at the farm San Benedito. But that's thanks to one of our bestie that invited us. Oh my gosh.
But
I love
also
her.
introduced us.
Introduce us.
If it
right?
wasn't for
and she's the
her,
reason why we're having this podcast
we
right
might not
now.
exist.
Actually, she's the reason for many things.
She's the reason.
Yes, for many things. And we want to welcome to this platform our bestie, our very good friends, this beautiful human being. She's beautiful outside, even more beautiful inside. Ruffa Gutierrez!
Hello, amigas. Hello, everyone.
Finally, after our group chat got long, and Ruffa is always busy because, of course, she's very talented and she's always full of work.
In high demand.
Very high demand. But
First of all, I'd like to congratulate you ladies. I mean, I introduced them, that's true.
It's true.
And, they both live close by to each
Yes.
other. And I said, you know what, you guys should go to the gym together because they were going to the same gym.
Yes.
So, they hit it off and now they have a podcast.
Exactly.
And I'm left out.
Of course not. Of course not. We've
just
been
kidding.
invited you for the very first, for
Yes.
the pilot, and then the next one. And
All right.
Well, this is number 7, guys, and finally she's here, and I'm so excited because we'll be talking about something that's very dear to all of us. Have you heard that code that says one for all and all for one, right? Or something like, loyalty is everything, especially when it comes to our girls. Guys, we're going to be talking about something that's very dear to all of us that we believe deeply, that is girl code or sisterhood code or, just like friends code, right?
Yes, rules for being girls, rules for having relationships, and I think a lot of them are spoken. Yes, we speak about them over
Yes.
coffee, but a lot of them are unspoken. Do we have a full definition for everyone?
When
I'm
you
just listening
give...
to you guys. I'm a guest, so I'm just like...
No, you're part of the,
Am I part of it?
Yes, you
I've never
are.
been on a podcast before. I think
Oh.
I'm not sure if I've even guested on one. I
Well,
think this is my first time.
We are very, very
Such a privilege.
happy and touched that you're guesting our podcast. And who knows, maybe this becomes a permanent thing?
Yeah.
We just need to ask how much. Can you give
No,
friends
but
discount?
honestly, finally this pushed through because, we planned this getaway. Of course, I'd like to
Yes.
greet Tanya a happy birthday.
It's the birthday girl!
And I said this would be a
Happy birthday!
perfect getaway for 3 girlfriends, and a
Yes.
time for health and wellness. I love the farm San Benito. This was my sanctuary during the pandemic, and I spent a lot of time here. So it's been 4 years that I haven't been back, and
Oh, wow.
now, oh wow, I'm really relaxed.
Do you have a lot of hands in your body as well?
Yeah, I
All
had so
over.
many treatments, and I can say that I'm so relaxed.
Yeah, I feel like in heaven, in paradise. But the good thing about being in a place like this is that you get really in touch with yourself, with your feelings, and you can really like relax and just think, just take a little break from the craziness of life and actually enjoy each other's company.
Exactly. I don't even know what's happening in Manila anymore. I mean, there's like a lot of chaotic things, and we don't even know because we've had treatments all day.
Yeah.
know.
And after this, we're actually going to go to the mango tree to manifest our
Exactly.
dreams.
All of the things that we've been wishing for.
And you know
planning
what?
for.
Honestly, it's true, because I've been to that mango
And it
tree,
works?
and everything that I asked
my
for
gosh.
came true.
Oh wow.
So we have to go back.
We're going back.
I was here like 4 years ago also. That was my
you go to the
first time.
mango tree?
I did not. I didn't know about that. You should have told me.
I know.
But we are going there after this, definitely.
Okay, so now we're talking about girl code.
Exactly. We're talking about girl code, and there is unspoken rules, there is spoken rules. But basically, when it comes to friendships, I think there is like what we call do's and don'ts. In this case, it's like among girls. Like, how do we support each other? How do we show respect, love,
Loyalty.
consideration, loyalty? So, what are those rules that are the spoken rules when it comes to friendship? How can you tell that someone is really your girl? Like, she's on your side. Like, for me personally, I think what you just mentioned, loyalty is number one. And it's very
And what do you mean by
important.
loyalty?
Okay,
How do you show your loyalty?
how
to
do
a
you show
friend?
your loyalty? Okay, we have like some rules, like what I said just early, one for all and all for one. Your enemy is my enemy.
Wow.
I like that. I may not like verbally say it, but if you're not my friend's friend, then I'm gonna keep my eyes close to you, and I'm gonna keep you at close touch, because I'll make sure that I have my girls back. So I may not attack you in a personal level, I may not
You're not
punch
literally
you.
going to slap her.
No,
but
I
You're
will
just going
not.
to stay away from her.
I'm just gonna stay away from her. I'm just gonna keep my distance and just make sure that I'm always gonna serve as a backup for my friend if she needs.
Yeah. So, because you already know they're bad news.
I already know that something's off. So I believe that the signs are very important.
Well, this is Manila pre. And even if birds of the same feather flock together, there are still people that don't follow the girl code.
No.
I've been burned a lot of times, but I've also, in my industry, well, our industry, it's quite small. So my ex is married now to a good friend of mine. But I guess it depends on
Okay.
the situation.
Okay.
Every situation is different and how you tackle it, So
So that rule is no dating your friend's ex. Just to make that very clear, unless there is explicit approval.
unless there's approval or unless it was a puppy. I guess you just have, I don't know.
Okay, how do you feel about it? Are you okay with it? Because that's
No,
what
okay,
matters.
so it depends who the person is.
Okay.
For example, Zoran Legaspi is now with Carmina Villaruel. And she's my friend and he's my ex. And now we're all friends. And now our kids are all friends.
Oh, that's
That's
nice.
really
So,
sweet.
it depends. This was such a long time ago. I was 17. And, so for me, it doesn't bother me. And we're all one big happy family. We don't eat together every day.
They're not the
we don't
Brady
talk to
Bunch.
each other.
But
I'm super cool with that.
were you super close to Carmina? Did she know like secrets about your relationship?
Well, we were all young. We were launched
Babies.
together with Aiko and Carmina. So we were the underage girls. And, sometimes it happens. And I went and did my own thing. They did their own thing and they ended up together. I was even invited to their wedding. And for me, it wasn't a problem because I had no feelings for Zoran anymore.
That matters.
And now like I said, we're friends. And now their kids and my kids are friends. So maybe if it's a recent ex or
It's a little
someone
stinky.
like I would mind if it was Ilma's. You know what I mean? Or
Yes.
somebody recent.
Yes.
It depends on the person, but definitely if it was Ilma's, I would mind. I'd be like, you don't go there, babe.
That's
I mean?
a no-no.
It's a no-no.
Yeah.
How would you feel if somebody
Well-
dated John?
Honestly, today, if it's a friend of mine, it will be awkward.
Yeah,
it will be awkward because there is a history.
of course.
And especially if it's a friend that's close friend and knows about our histories. So that's why we were talking about like girl code, like the besties code, and there is the girl code, which is different also. Like the besties code, of course, you know a lot. It's very awkward to know that your bestie or a good friend of yours that knows your deep secrets are dating an ex.
Well, do you remember when I told you, I shared with you one instance when my recent ex ended up with my girlfriend?
Yes.
You know, and you said that it doesn't happen not just in the Philippines, it happens in the UK as well. Because there's familiarity already. They're friends or buddies. That's why now, you know,
How is it?
I mean, the person I'm dating now, he's in a box, girl. No one can touch him. I'm only introducing him to like
Anyone?
very few people, you know, so.
There is something magnetic about you, and someone with you, I think, automatically becomes even more attractive because they're with you. Because they're with you.
You raise the value, girl.
You raise the value.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like for me, I found it, even if I move on, I found it weird. Because it's hard. Now, you know, you've shared experiences. I'm
That's
not
happened to me
saying
so
that,
many times as well.
like,
just
me,
experiences?
Yeah, you share more than just, you share some other things as well. And then suddenly it's like you're sharing underwear. So I feel awkward. I don't feel hurt, especially if I moved on. But I think generally speaking, like the way I was brought up, and the friends that I had around me, there are all kinds of friends.
Yeah.
But my close friends, it was really like a no-no. We don't date each other's ex.
Have you been hurt before?
What, like
with this
that?
situation?
No, none of my friends dated any of my exes and vice versa. Because for me,
God,
once
congratulations.
I know,
You chose
right?
some good friends.
girls moved to Manila.
Why has this happened to me a few times?
Oh my God.
Because you raise the value of the guy.
Wait, has this happened to you?
It has not. Well, actually, it has. It has with my ex-fiance, and we were all friends in a friendship group. I was dating my then fiance. One of his best friends had a girlfriend, and the couple split up. And then last year, the other two got together. So his best friend's ex and my ex, they got married last year.
My
And the
gosh.
weirdest thing is, I had a dream. They live all the way in Australia, beautiful people. I had a dream that we were on the same couple's walk. So we were on a double date, on a couple's walk, and I just got this spidey, tingly feeling. I'm arachnophobic, so that's a weird thing for me to say. But I got the tinglies that there was something between my then partner and his best friend's girlfriend. Had no evidence whatsoever.
Oh.
And then 7 years later,
This happens.
I have this dream that they're together.
Oh, wow.
And actually, Girl Code, shout out to you, girl. You know who you are. Because you messaged me on Instagram. You DM'd me because we were friends and we have got other mutual friends. And you said, just so you know, Tan, I've been dating your ex and it's going really well. Just wanted to let you know. She didn't
That's
ask.
a good thing. I
Yeah,
think
snaps
that's
for
very
her. I mean, she didn't
Well, at
ask.
least she
She
went
let
out
me
of her
know.
way to
Yeah,
let
she
you
didn't
know.
say,
Yeah.
is it okay? And she didn't need to. She was just
Yeah, of
very,
course.
very direct, very upfront, and I really enjoyed it. And I had a dream 2 days before that they were together. And
I
so
think you're a witch.
well, I think we're all witches. We're going to the mango tree. I might disappear
know.
into the mango tree. Who knows? But yeah, I felt like saying, "Girl, I already know."
But you know, the funny thing, I grew up and I had a lot of classmates. That's why I never dated anyone that I studied with or went to college with, because there is a tendency, everybody was dating each other and I just found it gross.
Yeah.
I could not handle it.
How about dating someone you go to the gym with?
Oh,
Oh,
shucks.
my gosh.
Are we really going there, girl?
We're going there because that's the modern
Well, 'cause,
playground
yeah,
now.
Now, you know, I mean, there are hookups like because of your pets. Like they come up to you and they're like, oh my
Yes,
God,
share
what a
something.
cute puppy. And that's like the opening line.
Are you talking
right?
about me?
So cute. What's your name? Where are you from? I love your dog. Right? So now in the gym, it's like, oh, hey, wow. Like, you want to diet too? Or
You know, I think it's okay to see somebody that you're attracted to the gym, but I think today, I don't know, to connect during your workout, it's hard, girl.
Yeah.
I go to the gym to work out. I don't go, but of course, I like to see beautiful people. So if I see some beautiful people, it's nice to inspire me.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't that weird, especially if it doesn't work?
That's my problem.
And
if it
then
doesn't work.
Doesn't work, and then you see
You have
that
to change
person
your
every
routine.
day, and then you need to
Thank
change
God.
the time.
Oh my God, thank God I work out alone. I'm like, when is the time that there's nobody in the gym but myself?
Okay,
these
what
are
about-
the odd hours.
What about if you know that your girl has a crush on someone? Do you keep a distance? Because for me, that's you should keep a distance. If you go back to the spoken rules about girl code, like first for me, right? I don't date an ex of a friend.
Yeah.
I find it gross. But if it happens, if it's really like meant to be love of my life and we reconnect after 20 years and on the 10 years, it's very nice to give them as a heads up.
Yes.
Say, by the way,
By
this
the way, we
happened."
suddenly
Yeah.
fell in love.
Exactly.
Please let me know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's a nice thing. Number two, like be friends with your friend's enemy. That's why I said, you're my friend.
You can't
the
be friends.
enemy of friend is
Girl.
my enemy. I'm not saying that I'm gonna kill them or I'm
Yeah.
gonna go after them, but I mean, isn't that such like
I think loyalty is very important.
Yes.
Very
I
important.
think loyalty, and I think as you get older, like during your younger years, you can make mistakes and you can end up falling for somebody that your friend dated. But I guess after a lot of time, you've learned all these lessons from the past, you should already learn that loyalty is important and supporting girlfriends, having
Yes.
having a group of friends that really love you, that protect you, that are honest with you. It's not the guy. There are so many guys, but it's the
Exactly.
friendship that was broken.
yes.
I think that's more painful for me, because guys are 1 in a million. You can date any guy unless he's your husband. Then that's really
different situation,
It's a different situation. But I think it's more of the betrayal of the friendship. You thought that this person was your best friend, and then suddenly, oh wow, okay, so she's
Not
now
expecting.
with your ex.
Yeah, so which
know.
comes to the third one, right? To hype each other up. The
Yes.
importance of having that, support system around you of girlfriends that you hype you up, that encourage you, support you, be there for you.
Massive
Be there
green
through
flag.
all facets of your life, through all seasons. When you're happy, when you're sad, when
Yes.
you're successful, when you're alone. I think that's very important among friends. And I there's a tendency that we're happier when we have a group of girlfriends that we can trust and you can share all your problems with, and you don't have to worry whether, oh my God, is this
They're
girl gonna say something?
Yes.
Or is this girl gonna
I
judge
clam
me?
up immediately. I do not share.
You don't share.
No.
But why be around them? That's why I think, well, me personally, like when I was younger, I had so many friends, you're out together, you eat together, you dance together. But you know what? At the end of the day, they're just acquaintances.
Yeah, they're not real friends.
Or they're
That's
just
different.
like,
Yeah.
social friends. They're not really friends that will be with you through ups and downs.
That's why it's important to find those friends that you can actually share secrets and that
Yes.
they'll keep your secrets no matter
exactly.
what.
And they won't judge you.
They won't
Yeah.
judge, no judgment.
Yeah. So I think that's very important.
That's another girl code. You
Yes.
should always keep your girl secret,
For
no matter
sure.
what, and follows under loyalty, of
Loyalty.
course. Of course. What about help? People that you can call for help. If you see a girl calling for help, your friends calling for help, won't you go there and help
Oh,
them?
definitely. Yeah.
We're talking a lot about people that we know. How about people that we don't know that are girls? Because I think girl code runs ripples outside of our existing friendship groups. And while we can be very controlled and curated about the people we surround ourselves with, how about a girl in need that we see? I mean, a few years ago, I was walking down the street in Melbourne, in Australia, cutting through some back alleys with all the amazing graffiti around. And I just see this girl, who is at the back of her work, I guess, apron on, sobbing her eyes out on the phone, crying, trying to catch her tears as she's holding the phone. And I just think we've all been there. I go into my
Yes,
bag.
yes.
Well, first I walk past and I'm like, no, Tanya, go back. Pack of tissues. It was a fresh pack of Kleenex. Open them up, and almost like a cigarette. Take one, take one. And just the look in her eyes, filled with tears, crying, just to say, She couldn't even say thank you because she was on the phone and choked up. Just to take that and see from a stranger that someone cared, another woman. And it wasn't judging, like, look at you, crying with work.
Well,
Get
that's
back
why
in
we're
there.
friends, because you're kind. No, and supporting women.
That you don't know.
Yes, women
Yes.
supporting women and not tearing each other down.
Exactly. As
know,
simple as like you see like lipstick in someone's teeth.
Or breakfast this morning.
Some leftover
Girl, you have
food.
like some gulai or some vegetable, on your front tooth. Like, where? Would you like a toothpick? As simple as that,
Yes, that's it's
A caring gesture.
acts of kindness. I actually have experience. I was like last year at the gym, and then I was at the sauna. And when I entered the sauna, there is a beautiful girl. She was sobbing. She was crying.
wow.
And of course, I could not. My heart was like immediately broken. And I said, "Are you okay? Can I help somehow?" And then she was sobbing. And I just gave her my hand. And we were there like for an hour.
No way.
In
We were
the
there for an hour
sauna?
in the sauna.
Are you friends
maybe
now?
30 minutes. Yeah, we're friends now. It's not super close, but she's a sweetheart and she's doing
sweet.
amazing. And I was like, I could see myself on her. I could see my daughter. She's a lot younger than me. And I just saw that she was really in need of just a hand to hold her, like just someone to be there with her.
And friendships can start like that.
Exactly.
It can spark a good friendship.
Exactly. I was also walking by High Street like a week ago, and there is these two super cute girls walking, and she had those very tops that are very sexy that I would always wear, by the way. And then suddenly, those jelly boobs. It was all out. I said, so I stood up from my
It's a jelly boobs.
You did want the
stick on boobs.
stick on
The
boobs.
chicken fillets?
And it was all out.
The nipple tape.
Not even the
The
whole
bigger.
thing,
Oh,
like
the
the
whole
big
thing.
one.
Oh, wow.
It's just sticking out. So I stood up. I said, "Sweetheart, I'm sorry." And then she's like, "Oh," I said, "Sorry, I just need to help you."
I'm a beauty queen. Let me help you.
This
help
girl was
yourself.
walking. I'm pretty sure everybody was staring at her boobs, her jelly boobs. I could not hold. I need to stand up. I need to give her a tip. I actually went like this. "I'm sorry, excuse me." Because I told her and she was looking at me not understand anything. I said, "I'm sorry, I just need to cover this."
Yes.
And she's like, oh, thank you. And she laughed. She was not very kind, by the way. My gesture was genuine.
Keep paying it forward. Keep paying it forward.
As long as you're kind and as long as you have good intentions, that's important. And
That's important.
I also get a lot of encouragement and inspiration from people online, people I don't know.
Yeah.
Those that I inspire or those that, love me for one reason or another. Some people say that social media can be the toilet, but it also has a good community where you make
Yes.
friends and, words of support from people you don't know or someone that
Definitely.
you've touched, somehow that gives me a lot of encouragement and it fills my heart with so much joy.
I think even through social media, people can tell who is pure-hearted and who is not. And I think it can be, how you said, a great venue to actually encourage one another and to really support and cheer for one another. Because I do also get a lot of feedback from women, not from men, which is very funny. Because even though sometimes we may post pictures that may be a little bit more sexy, a little bit more appealing to the male audience, but 85 or 88% of my followers are actually women.
Oh yeah, same here.
And
They're all women.
more than 90% of the women that follow me, they message me.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
isn't there some psychology behind dressing? And apparently women dress
For
women.
women, right?
Women
Yeah.
dress for women. So we
And for
think what they're going to
themselves.
think.
Yeah.
Oh, as a woman.
Yes.
We don't actually dress for the men.
For the men,
We dress
no.
for the woman.
And are men usually online? I
Maybe.
think you just scroll through.
When you're
It's the
scrolling
women
on
that are, we're the one that I know that does the research, we read articles.
Yes,
Maybe
that's
some
true.
men do, but I don't think the men comment as much, or they'll just
Maybe just
stop.
Observe.
Let's ask Puya. Puya, are you always online?
Tell us, are you leaving a paper
Goodbye.
trail or not?
Exactly.
This might be a nice time to play a game.
yes,
Game
I
is
love
it?
that.
This is what we like to do. Let's play a
Okay.
game. And it's going to help define, explain, give example to how girl code actually works. So this is the game. would you or wouldn't you? So I'm going to ask some
What's the
questions.
prize?
Oh, well, depends, Ruffa.
Prize?
Miss Pinky Tobiano sent us some sleepy gummies.
Oh, I had it last night.
I
Actually,
had- it's
Pinky, I
amazing.
slept like a
Thank you.
baby. Did you sleep?
Yes, I had them and I love them.
I've been eating the cupcakes that Pinky said.
Well,
What are these?
girl, that's
They're not
fine
even
because
gummies.
you're already very healthy and you work
can
out.
have
It went straight to the bicep.
I've had the gummies and I slept like a baby.
Oh,
Thank you so much,
super
Achi
good.
Pinky.
Thank you, Achi Pinky.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
let's do it.
So here's the game. All right. So I'm going to ask some questions and you just have to answer simultaneously. It's fast, quick.
Oh, this is
Would
fast talk
or
by
wouldn't?
Tanya.
Okay, so you're
Would
the
or
one.
wouldn't?
Okay.
I'm asking questions.
Okay.
Okay, for
Both
both
of you
of us,
will just
okay.
shout, would,
Okay.
wouldn't. Would,
Round
wouldn't.
one.
Okay.
Go.
Ding, 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 ding. Would you or wouldn't you text your bestie's ex if he slid into your DMs?
Wouldn't. Huh?
Thank God. You would?
To text who, my friend? I got confused. Wait, read it again.
There's a communication problem.
It's the English. Tanya, your English is too English.
I know, right? Hindi. Sa Tagalog, kung yung ex mo
Oo.
biglang mag-text sa'yo or
Should
mag-slide
I-
into your DMs,
Should I tell my friend?
will you answer?
Answer him?
Yes.
No.
Wouldn't, everyone.
I wouldn't.
Wouldn't.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess my Tagalog is better than my English.
All right.
It's the slang.
We've got 6 other languages, so you're okay.
Okay.
Would you or wouldn't you lie to get your friend out of a bad date?
I would lie, yes. Would.
Would.
I would not. I hate lies. But I would create a situation, not necessarily a lie.
But you would fabricate a situation.
So it's a lie?
It's a lie.
Oh, damn it.
It's a good.
would lie.
It's a white
It's a
lie.
white lie.
It's a white lie. It's a white lie.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be like, hello, she has diarrhea. She needs to go right now.
Can't you see it coming out?
So that's a cute lie.
Yeah, it is.
Cute lie. Okay.
Very creative.
Okay, would you or wouldn't you tell your friend if her crush was flirting with someone else?
I would.
You would?
I would, yes, especially if it's still a crush.
So she needs to know.
She needs to
because to not waste time there. Because if he's flirting with someone else instead of flirting with her, she's wasting her time.
Guys, any guys listening to this, which I know you do, thank you. You tell
Wow,
me.
who's this guy?
Guys, there. One, multiple.
By the way, guys,
Multiple. Yes.
the birthday girl is single.
Yay.
But yeah. Anyway, I'll take applications
Aren't you?
later. No, you don't know I am.
Okay,
yeah, I
she
am.
is.
Okay, I am. Next question.
Yeah. What?
Would you or wouldn't you pretend to be your friend's girlfriend to ward off a creep at the bar?
I would, but no kissing.
Would.
Yes,
Would.
absolutely.
Yeah, whatever works, just to kick them out.
It's an
shoo them
awkward,
away.
It's an awkward situation, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I've seen movies like this where the guy goes, "Oh,
Oh,
hello."
Yeah, then they get excited.
They get more excited. They get
Oh
more
my God.
excited. That's why it's a
Especially
creep.
if it's both of you.
This is the line we
and
get.
me and Tanya are like,
They're like, "Are you sisters?" And as soon as I hear that, I'm like, "Uh-oh, I'm going that way." Bye, Bree. Come, Bree. Okay. That was funny. Would you or wouldn't you send an ugly crying selfie to the group chat after a breakup?
wouldn't.
Wouldn't.
No.
I did.
You did.
Because people were asking how I am. And
So you just sent a picture.
this is how I am. Okay?
To each his own.
For anyone listening, that was me pulling a really horrible face, crying. But you don't care when you've had a breakup. You're just existing, breathing, drinking your own tears and recycling back into your tear ducts. Like, you're just there. Right?
Yeah, thanks a lot of guts, girl.
Right. Okay, last one. Would you or wouldn't you let your friend go back to her ex just one more time?
Okay, that's difficult.
It's
It
difficult.
depends.
It depends
Is
the
this a
situation.
husband or a lover or
Yeah.
a one-night stand or
Good.
You know,
Good.
It's complicated.
It's complicated. I agree.
I think in the end of the day, no matter what you would or would not do, it's her choice.
especially if she's already an adult.
Yeah.
We're
so
just here
you
to
can
guide her.
you can guide her, but even if she did, even if it was a bad ex, you need to still be there for her to support her.
Yeah.
And if it goes to down the, the whatever, you just be there when she needs. So it's really hard. We cannot really make decisions for our friends. We can just pray and hope that,
I'm into a good old friend-intervention, to be honest.
you'd not.
I am. If a friend is
If she
it's
asks for
harming
advice.
herself. Yeah, she's harming herself. She's created a pattern of self-sabotage. And we're picking up the pieces, because it's community, we're picking up the pieces again and again and again. And maybe their mental health is really suffering, like they're adding another type of pill to what they're doing, they're sleeping even longer. It's time for a friend intervention. I'm not the type of friend to say, let her sleep it off. She'll be better next month. This happened last year as well. Heck nah, I'm going in.
Well, what if she starts fighting with you? Because
Yeah.
sometimes, there's situations when we just want to help, especially if they're married, right? Like, the girl code is there, but like, I remember a friend telling me, don't tell me anything about my husband until you show me proof. Because then if you tell her, hey, guess what? I saw your husband at the club and he was with another girl. Oh, really?
Pictures
and
of
where's
it
the
happen.
proof?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because
Yes.
then she might feel offended. And you're going to be the bad person.
Yes.
And you might lose a friend.
Yeah, you might lose
You
a
might
friend
come
in
out as the one
process.
that wants to destroy the marriage or the relationship and
Exactly.
have
You know
other
what?
intentions.
I don't care about that image. If my friend has asked me to do something and I help them do it, even if they say they don't want it later, I'll risk that. Because there are so many people who care more about their image and more about not ruffling feathers and just being that person, kind of sifting around. I don't care. I'm doing it with intention and love, and there is massive purpose behind that. And we've spoken about this in a previous episode. People aren't meant to be in your life the whole time, necessarily. We go through seasons. What was that analogy of the tree and the roots,
Yes.
the branches and the
Yes.
leaves? The leaves come and go. The branches can break. They're there and they're kind of sturdy. Sometimes they break, but the trunk and the roots are there.
And not everyone will stay for a
become-
lifetime.
yeah.
Sometimes they just
Yes.
come for a season.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe I'm just that difficult.
The difficult girl that's going to tell you the truth.
Correct.
Me, I can tell the truth, but I cannot really force the situation because I did experience in the past, not with me, but with friends and even family members, where, like my brother, for instance, where we know that the person was not right for him. And I tried to tell him, I even told him what I heard and I find out and situations that happen. In the end of the day, he picked the girl and he was hating us. So I guess you can come with the news, but you
Yeah.
cannot really press and, and push and say, no, you're not doing this because it's their choice.
Like, hey, these are the facts.
Hey, these are the facts.
This is what
it's
we
up
saw.
to you
This
what you
is-
do or not.
exactly.
And whatever happens, I'm here for you. I love you. I'm your friend. I'm your
I have a
sister.
duty as your sister.
As your duty, but it's really hard to stop people from doing things or not being with people that they want because in the end of the day, it can be the worst person in the world. If they want to be with that person, they're going to be with that person.
It's true.
Even if that person is the best, not the best
Yeah.
person for them, they were going to be with that person. And then everybody else is going to become enemy.
That's the
An
balance for
enemy.
me that I always find myself thinking about how much to honor them and their potential and everything they say that they tell me that they want, but also knowing that this inevitable fall
Yeah.
could be just what they need to snap out of their funk and actually make a change for good. So-
yeah. I
It
mean,
can
if they do
happen,
wake
of
up.
course. Like for me, I use it. I always put myself in somebody else's shoes. Would I want to know that? Yes. Okay, so I'll share the news. I never share without evidence.
Yes.
I make sure that is a picture or something to back you up because otherwise it might come back
It's
to you.
just a gossip. Like, oh my God,
Exactly.
maybe you want him or maybe, whatever.
I also don't share third persons, like a third person
Yes.
perspective or this person. No, I need to see before I share. I saw it, I experienced it, I picture it, so it's an I. And then, because this is what I would love to happen to me, if my friend do to me, then I know that, I'm going the right direction. But then that's the most you can go up to because after that it's really up to them what they do with the information,
Exactly.
how they act on it or not act on it. I have experienced friends that they know all of that and they're still with the guy.
Exactly. So friends, maybe I agree with you, maybe if it was my daughters, then it's a different
situation.
It's a different situation. That's a whole nother podcast.
I told
episode.
Girls, if you're listening, Tune in for Mama.
Yes, that's another episode.
Yes.
Because then that's when things will
Go.
change and heads will roll. Right?
I agree 100%. That's when things will change and that's when heads will roll. That's
Exactly.
going
Right.
viral. I love it.
Yeah, but I think general rule is, you're there for your girl, you do your best, you love unconditionally, you're there to support her, you're there to cheer for her, you hope that, the people that surround those girls that we love, we respect them, treat them right. And if that does not happen, we'll be there for them.
And extend this to strangers. People you meet in the bathroom, people you meet in the sauna or steam room, people you meet on the street, in an alleyway with graffiti, crying behind their work.
People you meet online.
People you meet
They'll send you a
online.
message, right?
So this is maybe a nice time to
Yes.
talk about why girl code is important. Why is girl code important to you? Why do you think it's important to have?
I think that it's actually a very important pillar of society, because women building women up, because for me, one of the most important elements of society is actually women. We are the ones that give birth to the men. We are the ones that, take care of the home. We are the ones raising up the children. So I think that respecting women, it's a must. It's a necessity. It should be like a rule, a general rule. We respect each other. Because when you do that, then you actually open room for society to become better, to improve itself. Because if you raise, if you have that mutual respect among each other, supporting each other, cheering for each other, and, just treating each other right, then whoever comes from that environment, you're going to follow the same rule. I really believe that the reason of men nowadays is going south and is actually lacking so many important values is because the women are not supporting each other. They're not respecting each other. They're not,
They're competing with
they're
each other.
competing with each other.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
Other women down.
Hello, mothers and exes I've dated. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at
Oh
you.
my gosh, this is hilarious.
You know who you are.
so that's why I think it is important. That's why we should do that. That really gonna change. That's why the Beyonce music, right? Who are the one?
Who run the world?
yes!
Okay. Who run the world?
Girls.
Excuse my voice.
But you know the lyrics, in fairness.
Yeah,
I just knew
I
the
love it.
I don't remember that. But yeah, who run the world is really girls.
And we were running the world. It was called matriarchy until patriarchy came over. Has anyone seen the Barbie movie?
Yes, exactly.
And I
Right?
think that's what happened, because women start to compete with each other, start to try to tear each other down, and then everything goes south. But if you be there for one another, I do think that that's why it's important, because that will make the difference for us actually to build a society that's improved, that's kind.
As long as we accept each other, that we're all unique, we're all loved, we're
Yes.
all special in our own way.
Yes.
And also embracing each other and, treating each other like family. That's
Yes.
important. And for me, just celebrating each other's success.
Yes.
And being there for each other. I think that's really important.
I've noticed that in the culture here in the Philippines, for all my international friends as well. It's strangers call each other sis, like girls, sis. Hey, sis. Or
Hey,
bro.
be.
Yeah.
There's sis, there's be, there's like mare. A lot of different things.
So many ways to
girl.
acknowledge each other. And at the end of any sentence request, there's another respectful term, P-O. And it's like sir,
Yeah.
sir, ma'am. But it adds a level of connection. It's saying, I see you as a person, not as someone who just works here or someone who's like bumped into me. There's another level of respect, which I really
Love it,
enjoy.
yeah.
I really enjoy that. Why girl code's important to me? Like you, I think it's an important part. Everyone plays an important role in society. We're in society. Women in particular, to me, hold the fabric of society together. And I have this, so we have that unconditional love for people. Unconditional love. And I also think that spreads into every relationship with men. We can stay longer with men, make up reasons for them. Not being right. We hold society together, literally in every way. And if a girl, or you notice a girl is starting to make a way for herself, support that girl. support that girl. She's breaking free from something. And that's when girl code really comes into play. Men maybe might not understand that, but women do.
Do you consider yourself a man hater?
Never. I love men. I love men.
Good to know.
But I also, I adore men. I love men. My goodness, I do. And most of my clients are actually men. They ask for help.
Okay.
They ask for help. And they...
and do you help them? You've never fallen in love?
Never fall in love. Well, actually, I fall in love with each one of them, but not in love romantically.
Yes.
But just loving them because
For who
of
they
their
are.
service. Yes. And I've had a couple of emails from women saying, well, two stand out. One was, I wasn't sure about my husband working with someone like you.
Why?
But I just wanted to say thank you so much. The way he speaks to me and the kids has gone to a completely new level. He's present, he makes eye contact. Thank you. And the second email was from another wife saying, thank you so much for working with my husband. We've been able to move our entire family of 4 into our dream home.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Out of a
That's
very small
amazing.
space into a bigger space in a catchment that had a better school for the kids. So absolutely no, not a man hater. Love the men. I'm just saying women play a very important role in society. Raising kids, boys and girls, okay, from young to all the way through. And in that process, it's really important to have your identity in check, to not defer to your husband or to other men to understand who you are, to reflect back to you who you are. Having a very clear sense of identity is really important as a woman. It gives you that inner strength to make decisions. And in role modeling to your kids, how to make decisions for yourself and empower yourself with your own values and your own characteristics.
Yeah, that's very true.
Well said, birthday girl.
And the winner is Miss Philippines
Samurai.
2025, Tanya Samurai.
No, I don't mind the sound of that.
You like it?
I like it.
Yeah,
See, so I have such amazing girlfriends. We don't talk about chismes or gossip. We uplift each other.
Yes.
You know, we support each other. And I think that's really valuable to have friends that you can truly trust. And, you know, for me, that's one thing that I can't live without. True girlfriends.
Yes.
You know, men come and go, but family and friends, the real friends.
The real ones,
The real ones.
especially at this time and age.
Yes.
We're not talking about girlfriends when you're in teenager years or even early adult years. I think now, a mature woman, you know, to have the girls, like the women, to support you, I think it makes you or breaks you. I personally experienced like amazing friendships here in the Philippines, especially in my 2 last couple of years, where, you know, because I have these girls supporting me, loving me unconditionally, cheering for me, they're beside me and they're like,
confident.
I'm here with you.
Yeah.
You can do this, girl. You know, that kind of support. It really empowers me to be the best version of myself.
True.
So I personally have experienced that, and I know that's why it does make the difference, not only for women, all around, but especially for society. Because when you are confident, when you're happy, when you're secure of yourself, you have no reason to try to put anybody down. You just want to build them up
True.
because you wanted them to rise with you. And seeing beautiful women like you two, you know, doing well, you know, becoming even hotter
I
and
love her
younger.
accent. I'm just like amazed, you know, like, I don't know if you guys can see me now, but I'm just like looking at them because here you have like an Australian accent, here you have a Brazilian accent, and what's mine? Like
American.
a boring American accent
No. But yeah, but I
with a
feel,
twang.
but I feel that does make the difference. That's why the, you know, girls' code, sisterhood code is so important because it actually makes society better for everybody, women and men.
Everyone.
Yeah.
And with that, let's go visit the mango tree.
Yes, but before that, I want, of course, to again give a huge shout out, to, of course, to Miss, to Achi Pinky Tobiano.
Yes.
For lending us this beautiful home. Oh my gosh, so that we could host Amigas podcast here at the farm at San Benito. And of course, a huge thank you to Ruffa for inviting us here.
Yes,
Thank you, Ruffa.
of course, thank you also for agreeing to come with me last minute.
Yes,
You know, it's like I called Priscilla and Tanya. Well, she was busy celebrating her birthday. And I'm like, hey, come to the forum with me tomorrow. Like, tomorrow? Sure. I'll move meetings around. So I think these spontaneous trips are so much fun. They're the best.
They're the best.
You know, because we keep planning and planning. And I'm like, oh gosh. You know, I don't know when I can guest on your podcast because my schedule's full. So when they said, like, can you guest on the podcast? Sure. So these were all together.
Yes, and this is a very vivid, example of good sisterhood.
Yes.
Girl
so
code,
much,
girl support.
ladies.
Anytime, Ruffa, you want to come to San Benito? The
No, I
farm?
want to go to Brazil.
Oh my gosh, let's go.
Invite me to Brazil.
Definitely, I'm going.
I want to go to the mango tree. So can we?
Okay. Because the mango tree, we have to manifest.
Powerful vortex.
Yes.
Stop going.
But before that, guys, I just want to let you know that yes, sisterhood code is a must, is important, and should be practiced. Because having someone to have your back, telling you all the way that I'm here for you, I got your back, I love you, and don't worry, I'm your supporter, and I love you unconditionally does make the difference for all of us. So let's just practice that. And please do practice support because we need your support. We need you to go to our new Facebook page and YouTube channel, Amigas Podcast, and subscribe and follow us. Please do tune in every Saturday, guys. 7 p.m. is a date. And again, thank you, Ruffa! Finally! We did it!
Although po, sige nakapang-workout na ako. I'm ready to walk and use my legs to the mango tree.
Woo! Do you want to invite anybody to anything? Do you have any projects coming
Oh, they're still
up?
secret, but I just want to greet everyone. Happy International Women's Month.
Yes!
To all the beautiful ladies out there. And like what they said, let's always uplift each other rather than tearing each other down. So,
Amen,
love you
sis.
guys.
Amen. So thank you, guys, and see you guys next podcast. Bye-bye.
Bye, Amigas.
Bye.